A very good evening and welcome to AD's coaching. Now, in this short video, I'm going to talk something about negotiations. Yesterday, I had a client who had asked me to come over to discuss how does he negotiate with the other party. And I introduced indirectly the concept of BATNA. So you may ask, what is BATNA? BATNA's full form is best alternative to a negotiated agreement. And what does that mean is that in case of any negotiations, you need to know what are your alternatives. If before going into a negotiation you do not have any other alternative, there is a very less chance that the negotiation would go in your favor. So that's the reason you first assess your BATNA. And the meaning of assessing the BATNA is to list down your alternatives. So for example, you are looking at an increase in the salary. What are your alternatives? Do you have another job? Do you have a job offer already? Then you evaluate your alternatives. Is changing that job or taking up the other offer is worth enough of asking for a raise and what that percentage of raise would be, for example. This way you can establish your BATNA. And once you establish your BATNA, you can then calculate your reservation value. What do you mean by reservation value? Is the amount that you reserve under which you will not be negotiating. You can walk away from that number. So this is the meaning of BATNA. Now, what are some of the other negotiation techniques here? One of the techniques that most negotiators use is to have extreme demands followed up by small, slow concessions. So, for example, if you are looking at and giving an offer for something that you are selling, for example, a car, make sure that your offer is reasonably placed high so that the person who's going to buy the car anchors your offer at that price. Similarly, when you are buying a car, you make sure that you anchor your offer at a very low price so that the seller knows, oh, your expectation is that low, so that the offer is anchored at that low price. This is one way of negotiating. The other way is also to build rapport. And irrespective of what happens in a negotiation, rapport building always makes sure that your negotiation is on a very congenial manner. There are many methods of rapport building in NLP. However, one quick method is to mirror the last three words of the other party. The next one is to show the illusion of control. And what do you mean by illusion of control? Is to ask what, how, and why questions. For example, while signing a contract, if somebody tells you to sign the contract, you ask them why. Now, what happens here is asking a why question in this situation was not expected. And the person goes onto a back foot. And then you can renegotiate things in terms of what exactly are you expecting out of that contract. This creates a illusion of control. Then you can convey your confidence. Your body language plays a big role in negotiations. And that can be done through circle of excellence. Now, this is one of the NLP techniques that we use and that I particularly use with my client. I may not be able to explain the entire process here, but it's good to know that there is a technique like this, and maybe in some other video, we could cover that as well. And finally, go with the post evaluation. The post evaluation means asking yourself what additional preparation would have helped me in this negotiation. Did I listen enough? Did I paraphrase statements from the other party? Were the options explored sufficiently? How much did the outcomes really meet each other's needs? These are some of the questions that can help you to negotiate better in the future. So that's what negotiation techniques were about. Thank you for watching this short video. Wait for more at AD's coaching. Please do comment, like, and share with others. Thank you.